Hey, YTPC, Catholic Pipe Setter here, coming at you. Man, is this a Monday? Now for take 3 of trying to make this crazy video, because y'all don't know, I have an iPhone, and iPhones are horrible in the fact that they don't give you warnings, they just do things. Like if I forgot, I record these videos on my phone, and if someone calls or texts me, mainly texts are fine, but if someone calls me during a video, the video automatically cuts off, and regardless of if I answer the phone or not, as soon as the notification pops up, phone call, the video automatically ends. The first time, take 1 was a technical difficulty, take 2 was a phone call, and so now I've got my phone on airplane mode at the moment. My air conditioner is running, and we'll see if I can finish this video without interruption. But that it plays into what I was actually talking about the first 2 times, and we'll see if I can get it done again. And that is how it does tie into what I was talking about. But first, I'm smoking some GLP's Quiet Nights, a wonderful blend, and I recommend it to any pipe smoker. It is a bit stout. If you're a newbie that hasn't tried it, make sure you like the stronger types of tobacco before you actually purchase, because it is a bit stout, it has some spice to it, so be ready for it. You can see I'm almost done with this pipe because I started this thing about 20 something minutes ago, and I've had to restart this video I don't know how many times, but hey, it's a Monday, and I noticed I haven't made a video in a while. I was looking at the timestamps of my last video, man, and that's due because life is just crazy at the moment. I'm running around chicken with my head cut off, doing a lot of projects at the farm, and just finished a big one. I was outside in the sun Saturday and Sunday just working it up. I of course went to Mass. That is a holy day of obligation for us Catholics. But it was evening Mass. So, I hit the ground running when it was early morning. It was cooler outside, and thankfully I was done and was able to smoke a pipe before I had to go home and clean up and get ready for it. But, what I want to talk about today is how smoking a pipe changed my life. I have, I've kind of talked about this a little bit in each of my videos, in a few of my videos, but I kind of want to hit on a few points of how it can actually, it's a tool used to improve your life, especially if you're like a worrier or you have, some negative personality traits like, lack of patience and stuff like that. This is all me. I'm talking about me too, listing these. And it helps. This is a tool to help. The way doctors prescribe medications to, personality altering medications for people, this is just a simple break for your mind. It really is. And now that the pipes, I done smoked the whole pipe. Hold on. Okay, I'll try to make this last until the end of the video. So it's been going on about 25 minutes now. So before I started pipe smoking, one of the things I was known for in my circle of friends and my family is road rage. When anyone mentioned road rage, the conversations and looks would go directly in my way, because as a teenager, especially, years ago, decades ago, yeah, I got a lot of tickets, because I was impatient. I got, a couple of fender benders, just because, teenagers, stupid. I swear, if I met my teenage self right now, I would slap myself silly. And it's like, dude, straighten up, man. Here's you a pipe. I'm giving it to you from the future, But it's calmed me down. I've been smoking a pipe almost on the daily for about a year now, and just the drastic change that everyone's noticed has been great. Like before, if I got into a stressful situation, if some craziness was going on, or if I was driving down the road, I'd be like, get out of my way, or oh man, I just can't take this, break down with stress, like I said in one of my VRs to Law and Smoke, I was like, I'm a dude, I like a simple life, I'm not fond of stress, but who is really? And I don't like it. And instead of me, kind of freaking out and going off the deep end, I grab a pipe. And my life has improved considerably because of it. I can't smoke in the morning. There's something, I don't know. I just can't bring myself to smoke a pipe in the morning. It's now, it's lunchtime, and this is usually the first pipe of the day I have is at lunch. But during the work week, my work week, Monday through Friday, I look forward to the drive home now. It's about 20-ish minutes depending on traffic, and hop in my car, sit in the parking lot at work, I load me up a pipe, I get it ready, I put on my podcast, hoping I have like a new pipe and tamper, Country Squire Radio, Smoking Pipes Magazine podcast, one of those ready. I listen to my podcast, I smoke my pipe, and I enjoy the ride home. There's no more going as fast as I can, swerving through cars just to get home and be done with it. I enjoy my rides home now. You'll actually catch me going the speed limit for once, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and if I get stuck behind there's a long stretch of highway going home where it's one lane, both ways, because of construction. And I'll get stuck behind a slow 18-wheeler or something, and instead of just I'll just like, take your time, dude, I'm enjoying this sucker, and it has greatly improved my life. And if I have a stressful situation, at home or whatever, I have now learned to walk away, go to my farm, that's my happy place, and smoke a pipe and focus on the situation while I'm puffing away. Instead of dwelling on something and just going mad thinking about it, especially situations where you don't really have full control over the situation, it's better. It's so much more peaceful just to light a pipe, think it over. By the time you're done with your pipe, like for me, I pretty much have a plan of action now. I have time to settle my mind, to sit and think, contemplate things, and have a plan of action. And I think my wife likes me better with the pipe now as well. So it's good all around. So if you're a new pipe smoker and you're like, well, what's the deal? Well, deal number one, is you're coming into an art. It's kind of like, for me, I consider myself a connoisseur of coffee. I buy whole roasted beans. I grind them up to the grind I want, and I make French press coffee. And I like that. It's an art. You sit there, you do something, you create something from raw materials, and then enjoy your labor of love. And that's the same thing with pipes. Now, again, with pipes, I'm not creating anything. Like, I'm not making the tobacco. I wish I was not making the pipes. But, you know, you're taking the time to get your ingredients together, you know, put them in order, go through the whole process of getting the tobacco in your pipe, and then lighting, tamping, getting your cadence down. It's a simple art that can bring enjoyment if you really put yourself into it. And then, you know, other than getting into an art, it changes your personality and allows you to focus on the task at hand. You know, I love just thinking, like the project I did on my farm, you know, is a lot of woodwork, measurements, things of that nature. And every time I came up to a problem in sizing and stuff, I would sit down, light a pipe, think on it, come up with a solution, and then get it done. And now my project is done, and it was I had no instances of throwing tools and getting frustrated. I just knew what I had to do. Pick up my de-stressor, think about the situation, and get it done. And I got it done, and I'm, you know, pretty proud of it. And that's just what I came to tell you in this video, especially to you new pipe smokers, is it's more than just grabbing tobacco and smoking a plant. There's way more to it than that, you know. I mean, just hearing this video, again, this is my third take on trying to make this video. I have smoked down my quiet nights to ash, and now it won't stay lit, so I'll just go ahead and put it up and focus on my cup of coffee. Yeah, and I'll just say, you know, it's great. You know, it's something I'm glad I found, something this community has helped me to no end. At first it was Mutton Chop, you know, everyone knows him in his tutorial videos. Then, you know, Pipe Professor, you know, and it went on, and I found all these great YTPCers. In fact, shout out to Meandering Piper, who's now, man, he's doing great. He's got an intro video now, and now he put out his first in a series of the history of tobacco part 1. At the time of this video, he just put it out last night, so definitely check it out. I enjoyed it, and it's just, this community, the YTPC community, is just wonderful, and you're getting into a wonderful hobby and a great tobacco family. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say in this video. And oh, except here's something I just this is probably hopefully a 2-minute little thing. So a mistake I made starting out with this hobby is thinking the only tobacco out there was ribbon cut. 90-something% of my cellar since I started is ribbon cut, because that's what I know, and that's what I thought smoking a pipe was. And I mean, that's what it is. I mean, you're smoking tobacco, that's what it is. But you know, about a month ago, I tried my hand at, and I think successfully got down the technique of smoking flake tobacco. And man, if you can get the folding stuff just right, that's a single light and you can go, and that sucker stays lit forever. And then now, Talas Piper, shout out to you as well, sent me some a Ziploc bag full of Peter Stokkebye Cube Cut. And man, Cube Cut is now dethroned flake as my #1 style of tobacco cut. It's literally, like, for me, it was in a Ziploc bag. you take your empty pipe and just scoop it into the bag, and you're done. It's just a little tamp it down a little bit with your finger, and then you light it, and it's great. It stays lit. So again, if you're a newbie, try out the different cuts of tobacco. My personal favorite right now is cube cut. Next one after that is flake, and the reason I like those two more than the ribbon cut, the ribbon's basically the standard, is they stay lit. It's just, I think the ribbon cut, again, this has to do with your tamping and packing technique too. I guess I haven't got that down yet. It comes with more relights. So if you're kind of fighting your pipe to stay lit, try a different cut of tobacco and see how that works for you. I absolutely love the cube cut, and I am a huge fan of flake. So that's pretty much what I smoke now. And this Quiet Nights, it's a broken flake. So you kind of got to treat it more like a ribbon cut to make sure the grains are all going the right way for it to stay lit. But in general, those I have found stay lit better than most. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there as well. So, and I guess I'm dedicating this video to the newbie. I hope y'all enjoy, and definitely browse around the community. There's an infinite number of videos on whatever help you need with pipe tobacco and your pipe. Anyways, without getting a little bit too long in this video, this is Catholic Pipe Setter saying God bless and pleasant smokes.